Good morning. Happy Thursday. How you doing today? Happy 2025. I hope that you had a wonderful New Year's celebration, whether you celebrated or it was just quiet. Either way, we had a great anniversary celebration, 28 years. Wonderful dinner at Daryl's here locally, and then asleep well before midnight. I was telling Tom, I don't know. I was sick at our wedding. A lot of you know that story. So I did not stay up for midnight then. um, and make sure my phone volume's down here. And I don't know that I've stayed up for more than a midnight or two since then, if ever. Just doesn't seem important, I guess. So anyway, that was great. I hope you had a great holiday. I hope that you're enjoying the snow. It sure has been beautiful. If it has to be gray and cold, I'd prefer it white, but I realize that some of you have to travel all the time, and I do not have to do that. So I get it. Anyway, let's see who we've got this morning. It didn't rumble. No, StreamYard did not work on the Firmly Rooted Oxford Facebook page this morning, despite several attempts to make it do so. So it's not there. Sorry about that. It seems to be working right now in the rest of the places. Connie, good morning. Miss you. You're going to have some snow, it looks like. And you got some Oxford people coming down there. They're excited. Claudia, good morning. I was thinking when we celebrated our anniversary, you were there. Claudia stood up in our wedding. Oh, so many years ago. Colleen, good morning. Hello, Vivian. Nice to see you. I think that's all the comments. Looks like we have a bunch more that haven't commented but are watching online, which is perfectly fine and great. Just good to see you. Let's jump in. We are in day 66, The Good Fight. My husband's grandfather, who's in his 90s, fought in World War II. His parachute didn't open when he was dropped out of an airplane. He crashed and blacked out and ended up in a prisoner of war camp in Germany. It was dark and it was horrible. He lost fingers and nearly his life. He had everything stacked against him. And yet, having survived, he said, "No, I'm going to go be a great husband. I'm going to build a great life. I'm going to obey God. I'm going to raise my kids to love God. I'm going to be a good man." I watch his life and think, okay, that is what it looks like to slay the darkness. It's slaying the things that would cripple us and make us bitter and completely cranky. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's fighting the good fight. It's choosing delight and joy and gratitude instead of cynicism and victimhood. We slay the darkness by choosing joy over choosing to spiral downward because life isn't fair. And I'm not saying life hasn't been really unfair to you. This is me now. I know the stories of some of you that are in here. You have confided in me and trusted me with, your struggles. And in this world, life has been unfair to you. Big stuff, right? Goodness gracious, back to her now. In my time in ministry, I've heard so many prayer requests for things I can't even stomach or imagine. So I'm not dismissing this pain. I'm saying there is a God that's bigger than it, and that living as a victim to it is not an option. This is something so many others, like my husband's grandfather, preach so much better than me, because they have tasted darkness and brokenness beyond anything I could ever imagine. But I have watched him up close, and I can tell you, he has chosen gratitude. And God has protected his joy, his delight, and his heart. He hasn't grown bitter or angry. He's found that forgiveness is a better way to live. So you have a choice. I have a choice. Consider your thoughts with the certainty that no matter what comes, you are upheld securely by God's righteous right hand. his right hand. Refusing to be a slave to your circumstances doesn't mean that you gloss over them. You acknowledge the frustration, the pain, and the injustice. You look it squarely in the face, but you do that without losing your joy or your peace. Because you know that ultimately Jesus has the power to right all wrongs, and he has won the fight. That's so good. We all got stuff, right? Some more than others for sure. Challenges and obstacles and things of this world that don't seem fair and don't seem right, right? But like her husband's grandfather, we can make a different choice in how we're going to respond to that and do so appropriately and with his love and grace. All right, let's see. I think I said hello to Colleen. I think I said hello to Vivian, but I can't remember. Hi, Claudia. This is what I was getting to. You were so sick at your wedding. I was so sick at our wedding. Claudia, I remember you guys trying. I was laying in bed and you were so lovely with the others, just trying to do my hair and my makeup while I was laying flat on my back. Oh, I couldn't even get up. I keep saying I would have had so much fun at our wedding if I hadn't been so sick. Oh, Alice, good morning. Nice to see you, honey. Praying for you, thinking of you. Oh my. Anyway, makes for good memories, right? We had so much stuff happen over Christmas with the family that I said, we need to document all this. It was like everything, it seemed like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. But my kids were so gracious, so fun, even spent the night for the sleepover when the furnace went out and it was really cold in our house. I mean, the two local families could have gone home and they didn't. And so, it's those trials, things that we remember, that, we remember God's grace in it and the way we could laugh at it and the way it brought us together. And so I guess my wedding was part of that. Christmas 2024 was also part of that this year. So funny. Anyway, in my background, you can see a keyboard now. There it is. Took the old broken keyboard that Firmly Rooted first started with 12 years ago. Only broken in that it doesn't stay plugged in, which is really, the cord doesn't stay in. So it's really bad during a worship song when it just decides to go out. But I want to go back to playing piano a little bit this year if I can. So we grabbed that out of storage and I have it all duct taped together so that it hopefully stays powered up. And I'm trying to practice that again. We'll see. It feels like old dogs and new tricks, but it's not. It's just an old trick. Old dogs and old tricks, right? We'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. It is Thursday, so if you have Thursday plans, you can remember that and get on those today. Be safe out there. The snow is gorgeous. And tomorrow, I think this week is the new schedule where you have Olivia tomorrow. That might be next week. I'm in that blur of holidays, but Emily and Olivia switched Mondays and Fridays. But I'll be on with you tomorrow, God willing. As you go about your day, be the hands and feet of Jesus to people that you see today. The world needs hope. The events of yesterday, it's hard. The world is hard and it's heavy. People are frightened. But we have confidence and we put our faith not in the things of this world, but in Him. So you have every opportunity today to be an encouragement to someone and to share the peace and the joy that only He can give with them today. So do that as you go about your day today. Love you all. Bye-bye.